Hi, I'm Dan, and this is SlayerScape, a massive grid of tiles containing all of Old School RuneScape's quests and skills. Every tile must be unlocked by earning keys. The Slayer Masters of Gielinor each hold a small collection of these keys, and each time we complete an assignment, they may choose to grant us one. I'll be unlocking Old School RuneScape one tile at a time in this randomized adventure, and I welcome you to come along for the journey. We are back, and we are hopefully completing a beginner clue scroll. Well done. Yes, a beginner casket. Okay, starting off this episode with a banger as we open this sick casket. It's totally going to contain, I'm going to say a shoulder parrot. Wouldn't it have been sick, though? Doesn't cabbage mean you hit the shoulder parrot, you know, 50-50 roll, but then you got the wrong side of the 50, whatever. I figure it's time we collect our ram skull. It's one of the bones we need for Rag and Bone Man that we could never possibly get on task, so we'll dispatch of this here ram and pick up his skull. We will leave the bones on the ground though, because you know what? Will we leave the bones on the ground? There's been a great debate of whether I can pick up other items dropped by things I killed for quests that were not my Slayer task, so we're gonna have a little think on that. For now, we're gonna leave those bones on the ground though. Sorry, bones. We're you know, 38 GP worth of bones, 4.5 prayer experience. What am I doing? Also, while we're here in Lumbridge, let's pop into the swamp and kill ourselves a big frog. I think we're gonna say if we have to kill something for a quest, like collecting these Rag and Bone Man bones, we are entitled to any other drops from that mob. I think that would make some of you out there happy, and I know it would make me happy. And here's the funny reason why I think that would make me happy. Or rather, why it will avoid devastating unhappiness in the future. At some point theoretically, we may have to kill the 4 Desert Treasure 2 bosses off task as part of the quest. And wouldn't it be funny if one of them dropped something and I had rendered this rule at the beginning of the account of, oh, I can't pick up something, and then I let a piece of Virtus rot on the floor. I mean, that would be funny. You know what? I might do that anyway if that ever happens for the memes, but yeah, for now we will say if we're killing this big frog for the purposes of getting our Rag and Bone Man quest item, we're entitled to any other loot this big frog drops, even though it's off task. That's totally fine. Big frog, what you got for me? It's just bones. False alarm, people. There's no Virtus here. It's just bones, but look. Oh, we're doing it. We're burying the bones. Okay. And while we're picking up our Rag and Bone Man bones, let's go ahead and buy from Fortunato the vinegar we need for the quest. Do we have to talk to him first? One moment, please. Okay, now he'll let us buy vinegar. There are 8 pots of vinegar. Goodbye, 8 coins. I was just thinking to myself how we could just about finish up Rag and Bone Man. And then I remembered yet another element of this quest that we'll need to figure out are the logs you need when you boil the bones in vinegar. We actually don't have access to logs right now, and getting 8 logs for this quest is sort of a challenge. Interesting. You know what, for now, how about we pick ourselves up a Spry task, do a little Slayer to get the blood pumping, and then, we'll think about this log problem and this quest, this Rag and Bone Man that has plagued me since I first decided to get the tile. Sprya, what have you got for us? 28 monkeys. We will kill wild monkeys that have a fighting chance and can attack me back. We will no longer be killing monkeys that are held in captivity. Level 12 range, that's 13 range. All right, monkey task complete. As we make our way back home, let's head over to SlayerScape, log that Sprya task. And Sprya has given us a key, excellent. We're all the way up to 6 keys. So let's take a second to talk about the state of our board. Rag and Bone Man is proving to be a challenge for a number of reasons. I managed to yap about those reasons for 2 straight minutes in this clip. Oh my God. I know some of y'all like the theory crafting of the tile board segments, others skip over them, but I'm making an executive decision to cut this one. TLDR, I'm not doing this quest. We'll find another way to expand our board in that direction. Cool? Cool. The other thing we can do is we could complete dwarf cannon. We're not going to be purchasing a cannon anytime soon. I mean, we're at 519 allowance and we're nowhere near whatever 750k GP, either with our allowance or with our cash stack in game. Nevertheless, we're a Slayer-based account. Theoretically, at some point, we might get a cannon. I don't know. We could get a cannon in the future. And so if we complete Dwarf Cannon right now, we'll make 2 tiles visible, and one of them will be this tile to the south, which will hopefully be something we can do, which will let us work our way over to this dark area where we just can't get over here. So I think the play to do that is going to be to do Dwarf Cannon. Part of doing Dwarf Cannon will give us crafting XP as a reward. I said that we can gain XP beyond our unlocked level if we still only perform actions that are available at that level. We can also just take the crafting tile right now. And so that's our plan. We're gonna unlock this crafting tile. We're gonna unlock Dwarf Cannon. We're gonna run over and do that quest, reveal these 2 tiles. I am, I guess, the first person to ever play this game mode. So, you know, if I'm doing a bad job of it, well, I'm also doing the best job of it. Let's go ahead and unlock the crafting tile. And we will head over here and we will unlock the Dwarf Cannon tile, adding it to our list of quests that we're allowed to do. Let's also just check out the skills. We're now allowed to do crafting to 10. Excellent. Let's get it done. Speed this part up. Don't include any of this footage or any of this voiceover. All right, here we are, ready to start the quest. We talked to Captain Logoff, and he asked us if we can take some pieces of railing and go fix the broken parts of the fence that's, I guess, guarding them from the level 2 goblins. I think that's what's going on in this quest. We use a bit of railing on the fence. Oh, railing's now fixed. 1 shot, nice. Wouldn't it be funny if I did this without taking damage? That would be crazy. Oh, 1 damage. Account deleted. Just kidding. Let's keep on fixing rails. Okay, that's all the railing fixed. Captain Logoff tells us to go check on the dwarf manning this tower. So we head on up, and he is not looking so great. We pick up his skeleton. Good, this is morbid. And we return it to Captain Logoff. And honestly, I can't remember what we're doing at this part of the quest. I think we're like finding another dwarf or something that was captured by the level 2 goblins. We search this conveniently glowing blue crate to find the missing dwarf child. He gets out of the crate and then just kind of walks off on his own. We don't actually have to escort him back. I don't know why he didn't just get out and walk away. That seems like that might have been an option. What? The level 2 goblin is aggressive. What the? We return to Captain Logoff to inform him that we found the child. He asks us for one more favor, which is to fix this cannon. One day we'll own one of these ourselves. Oh, that'll be so sick. I am gonna shamelessly do puzzles like this using Quest Helper. Look, if you want quest content, there are series for that. You can watch somebody do every quest in the game in the order they were released. You can watch multiple people do every quest in the game completely unguided without any plugins. I, on the other hand, when I am doing a quest, I will be holding the spacebar and clicking on the blue things just a little bit, while hopefully providing a little vocal flavor for whatever the hell is going on. Or at least as much as I can remember. Whenever I talk about this quest, I'm doing it from memory from like the 30 times I've ever done these quests in my life. I forgot the last step of this quest was to go all the way back to Falador to get the ammo mold or something, and then I think you have to bring it back. Oh, I don't want to do all that walking right now. I will be waiting for 10 minutes until my teleports are off cooldown. All right, in the end, I decided to just walk back anyway. Whatever, get over it. Let's just talk to Nulodion. Pick up our cannon mold. Oh, what are you missing? A mold. What does it shoot? Round metal objects. Apparently you need this special mold for that. Dwarf cannon complete. We get 1 quest point, 750 crafting, and the ability to use a dwarf multi-cannon. The ability to use it. Purchasing it is another story. That also gets us all the way to level 7 crafting. Wonderful. Let's claim that tile, and we get free tile. Oh, that free tile is going to get us there. That's pretty good. We also have another shop allowance tile. I think we're going to spend this key right away, though, and get this free tile here. Let's do that. Oh, I'm getting really excited about these tile rolls. I'll tell you, this is thrilling. Okay, so whatever. Let's not milk it too much. Let's claim this tile. Okay, we get cooking 11 to 20. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's check these quests. We've got Haziel Cult. I think that might require thieving. We actually have thieving available to us, or maybe just rewards thieving XP. I can't remember. We've also got Elemental Workshop 1. That is annoying. I think that requires 20 smithing and 20 crafting or something like that. But yeah, we can take this. So here's something a little funny. We've talked a little bit about how skills are going to naturally accrue XP that gets us beyond the level we have unlocked. Well, I regret to inform you, we've done a little bit of cooking. All of this was done cooking beef, rat meat, shrimp, and a very, very small amount of mackerel. Getting to level 31 cooking was not exactly fast when we're doing it with shrimp. Nevertheless, we are already level 20 cooking, so if we unlock the 11 to 20 cooking grind, we can immediately claim it as well. Oh, we are revealing so many tiles today. I'm so excited. 3 quests. Okay, no new skills, 3 quests. So if we want to break into this area, looks like we're going to be doing some questing. Plague City. Okay, Plague City is probably doable, and we already have Biohazard down here, so that's an interesting one. Sheep Shearer. Well, a classic quest. Actually gives you more crafting experience. So I don't know, maybe we'll do that? And Murder Mystery. I can't remember. Do you get crafting experience for this as well? I'm gonna have to look that up. I think we're gonna do Sheep Shearer and get ourselves a little more crafting experience because we want to finish this crafting 1 to 10 as well, so we can kind of combo these together. Let's unlock Sheep Shearer. I have like buyer's remorse from clicking that. That was weird. Was this a mistake? Anyway, it's too late now. Let's go complete this quest. Here you go, Fred. 20 balls of wool. Pay up. All right. 1 quest point, 150 crafting XP, and 60 coins. Thanks, Fred. That gets us to level 8 crafting, just shy of 9. We can maybe do like 1 inventory of cow hides, spending a bit of allowance to turn them into leather, and finish up crafting. Let's head back into SlayerScape and claim Sheep Shearer. Okay, we have another allowance tile visible to us. Okay, Clock Tower, another very simple, easy novice beginner quest, and Recipe for Disaster. That is funny to see. So how Recipe for Disaster is going to work is at any point we can unlock this and we may start to do any of the mini quests. We can do the first initial quest to make a dirty blast martini, whatever, and we can do any of the quests along the way. Completing this tile, claiming this tile, means we have fully finished the quest. Obviously, we also need like level 70 cooking and stuff, so we won't be completing this tile for a long time, which means we will not be using it to see these 2 tiles here and traverse the board in this direction. That means to fill out this little gray area here where I'm really hoping we're still missing some low-level skills. We found a lot of low-level quests now. I'm really feeling some skills are in here. I'm thinking we might do Plague City. We might wait till we have a bit more keys. I don't want to be without a up creek without a Slayer key, if you know what I mean. Let's go finish up 1 to 10 crafting and reveal these 2 tiles. To craft our cowhide into some leather items, we're going to need a needle for 1 GP and some thread. Also at 1 GP, we will buy, let's see, we're making 27 items, so we'll need, I think, 6 pieces of thread. So that's 7 coins spent. And they are gone from our allowance. We also need to take our raw cowhide and turn them into soft leather at 1 coin per leather. So we'll tan all of these for 27 coins, 9, and 10. We are done with our little... Calling it a grind is not even fair to the word grind. We have level 10 crafting now. Let's get that tile claimed, revealing 2 more tiles. And what do we see? Agility 1 to 10, agility levels. We can make running around easier. That's pretty cool. And Scorpion Catcher. You know how much I am a fan of scorpions, but I don't think that's a quest we will be prioritizing anytime soon. It has lots of weird requirements and doesn't really unlock anything particularly valuable. This episode has already been really crazy for tiles, a little too crazy for questing and tiles and finding things. I think we should get back to some Slayer, so let's go send some Slayer task and see if we can build up some more keys. Spraya and or Spria, a task please, 25 scorpions. Right on. All right. We are a scorpion killing machine these days. That's task complete. Log the completed task. And we get a key. Ooh, excellent. I've seen a lot of suggestions from people to display the odds inside of SlayerScape of your current chance to roll a key, and I actually quite like that idea. I think I'll try to get that integrated soon. I've been too busy playing RuneScape to add any new features to this thing, so yeah, it's tough. Hello, Spraya. 20 lizards. Well, back we go to the desert. She can assign lizards? Weird. Okay, we'll need to purchase 10 more ice coolers for this task. How many people, complete Prince Ali Rescue before they even make their account members? How many people just spend the 10 GP every time they want to go through that gate? I have never used that gate. And honestly, I love that because it's going to make it so satisfying when I eventually I will not step through that gate for 10 coins ever. I'm never doing it, but one day we will be done Prince Ali Rescue and I will get to use this gate and it will feel so good. Account deleted. 31 Slayer. Okay, that's a lizard task complete. We got ourselves out of the desert so that we can safely go complete our task with Spraya. No key this time, but Spraya has been pretty generous so far. And our next assignment, 27 wolves. Level 39 strength, 35 HP. All right, another task done. I managed to pick up a beginner clue. We might try our luck with that, but honestly at this point, I'll just show the casket if I get it. Can't forget to log that in SlayerScape. Hey, another key. We're back up to 3 keys. It'd be nice to get these stacked up again before we look into doing more quests and stuff. 23 crawling hands. Okay, that's a first. We got to make the long trek over to Mauritania, but yeah, I'm excited for this one. Before we head over to the crawling hands, I'm just realizing all of the Slayer rewards were rebalanced not too long ago, and I actually haven't played since all these changes. So I didn't realize bigger and badder is only 50 points. That's an amazing unlock. This is going to give us the opportunity to fight superior variants of creatures, and crawling hands have a superior variant that I've honestly never seen in my many years playing this game, because who does crawling hands task? And it used to be you didn't get bigger and badder until way later into Slayer. So yeah, now a player with just level 31 Slayer could theoretically have 50 points and get bigger and badder. That's just so exciting. Let's unlock this right now. That is so big. Oh, in a Slayer based account, we're getting bigger and badder. And look how big and bad our character is too. Like, come on. This is so incredibly hype. Our first time, the animated gargoyle statues, our first time in the Slayer Tower to kill some crawling hands. First kill. Nothing too exciting. No, I was really thinking like a superior was going to spawn, but we'll see what happens on this task. Let's get it done. Okay, and that's our first crawling hands task complete. No superiors, not too interesting on the loot front. We got a gold ring. Hey, that's our first thing we can equip in the ring slot. And we got some yellow gloves. Well, those will be ever so slightly more stylish, blending in perfectly with the hilt of our scimitar there. Sweet. An exciting task nonetheless. Let's head over to SlayerScape and get it logged. Spraya, Slayer key, please. Oh, not this time. All right, on to the next task. We've been knocking out these clue steps while running around doing tasks, and yep, looks like we got a casket. Let's open her up. Hey, a steel, and 2 staffs of air, an upgrade and 2 staffs. Oh my God, nobody tell me the odds. We got a steel plate body. That's the most defensive bonuses I've ever seen in my life. What is this, rune? That beginner clue. That makes up for our last clue being 6 cabbages. I'll tell you what. Wow. Oh, I am geeking out so hard over RuneScape right now. Oh my God. But let's go ahead and pick up another Slayer task. 25 lizards back to the desert. And we don't even get to use our steel plate body because of desert heat. Oh, Spria Spria, come on. While we're riding the high of that legendary clue scroll opening, let's also treat ourselves with another Slayer reward. With the rebalancing, Reptile Freezer has been made to be only 10 points. This will automatically use our ice, our whatever ice blocks on the lizards as we're killing them, which just saves us some annoying clicks and stuff while we're doing these lizard tasks. And we also need to purchase 25 ice coolers, bringing us down to an even 450 on our allowance. Level 40 strength, level 27 prayer, 31 attack, lizard task complete. That was super chill with the auto using of the ice coolers, so 10 Slayer points well spent. Let's run out of the desert and we will roll for a Slayer key. Slayer key, please. Not this time. When I first had to go to the desert for, I think it was the Jackal's task was the first thing we did there. It just seemed so oppressive. It was costing me some of my allowance just to get in there. I had to deal with the desert heat and the water situation, and we were going in there to kill something that wasn't even really a very valuable NPC to kill. But now the desert, I feel like we're really starting to conquer the desert, and I gotta say, lizards, that's not a task I would ever do or pay attention to on a normal account, or probably really even bother to pick up the loot. I loot everything on this account. You never know what item I'm going to need in the future and regret not having picked up on a task when I had the chance. And I gotta say, small lizards, look at that, 34k worth of loot. A lot of high-level herbs. We got 2 snape grass seeds at one point. We just hit the RDT to grab a nature tally. You know what, lizard tasks? I'm not afraid to say it. I'll do a lizard task. Another assignment, 30 dogs. Okay, I don't want to go back to the desert for that. Jagex, can you just let us do wolves instead or something? They're in the canine family of the animal kingdom too, aren't they? Why dogs, man? Okay, it's a 30 dog task, so I will go and give my dog a 30-second belly rub, and he will love that, and I will feel better about doing this task, and you will feel better about me doing this task, and that's how we're going to settle the score here. Okay, I've just finished giving my dog his 30-second belly rub, and now we may claim our completed task. Slayer key, please. And another Slayer key. We're back up to 4. I love being at 4. There's something about having 4 Slayer keys that just makes me feel safe in the world. For our next task, 18 cave slimes. Task complete. Let's pop on over to SlayerScape and see if we can get a key. Not this time. Well, whatever. On to the next one. Next assignment is 19 birds. I think that was the fastest I've ever completed a task on this account. I'm gonna pick up some of this mess of crap on the ground, and then we'll see if we can get a key. Back into the SlayerScape board. Can we get ourselves a key? Yes, we can. We're up to 5 keys. You love to see it. It looks like that bird task was also our 59th task, which means we could do the next task at Mashna for some Slayer points. So yeah, let's trek out over to Mauritania and pick up a task. 43 bears. All right, yeah, something chill, nothing crazy or complex. Just you know, off a bunch of bears. All right, level 34 attack. Hey, 33 Slayer. And level 35 attack. Excellent, that's our 43 bears task complete. It was weird to do such a big task. It was so much combat XP, just like took a long time compared to, you know, killing 12 minotaurs or whatever. But it was nice, it was a nice change of pace. And as that was a 10th task, we received 30 Slayer points, bringing us to a total of 90. So we've got some Slayer points, that's great. But we can't forget to get that task logged in SlayerScape. Pop open the Slayer Masters, that was another Mashna task, our 2nd. And he's given us a key. We're up to 6 keys. I think we're gonna switch gears from Slayer back to some other stuff. Plague City, the next quest we will be tackling. Let's go ahead and unlock it here. We'll knock out this quest, and if we can complete this tile, we'll be able to reveal all 3 of these, which will be very nice. Got to do a little grocery shopping for the quest. We'll need a rope, and we'll need some foodstuffs from the gnome stronghold. In total, that little shopping trip cost us 30 coins, so let's pop into SlayerScape and spend that from our allowance, leaving us with a nice 420. Friggin' blaze it. Thankfully, we already have the snape grass. I think we got this from a cave bug a long time ago, so we can use the chocolate dust on the milk and the snape grass on the chocolate milk to produce a hangover cure that we'll need for Plague City, the first quest in one of Old School's more epic storylines. We learn of the plague that has fallen upon West Ardoyne. A man named Edmund tells us of his daughter Elena, a healer who has gone to West Ardoyne to help the people living there. Elena hasn't been heard from in a while, and Edmund is worried, so we break into the quarantine city via the sewers using our trusty rope. We question a few people around town and learn Elena is likely being held captive by the Mourners, a group of suspicious characters that seem to police the citizens of West Ardoyne and govern any restrictions relating to the plague. A building marked as a plague risk is guarded by some Mourners, so we bargain with the portly Administrator Bravik by giving him a hangover cure, which earns us a warrant to access the restricted area. We enter the house, grab a conveniently placed jail key, head downstairs, and free Elena. Quest complete. We'll pop into SlayerScape to claim the tile, revealing farming levels 1 to 10. Okay, I guess we can start farming. Given that this is sort of a slower passive skill at the start, I think it's pretty important that we unlock it right now. That now makes 6 skills that we have access to. It's pretty cool. We know where Hunter is, we know where Thieving is, we know where Agility is, we know where Runecrafting is. So we're not locked out of too many skills entirely at this point, which is pretty exciting. To start farming, we're going to need to spend a little bit of allowance here on a seed dibber and a rake, 6 coins each for 12 coins in total. We won't be buying our own compost. We're going to have to make our own compost. Compost is 20 coins each, and yeah, that's just not money I'm willing to part with. Oh, I forgot we're also going to want a watering can. That's 8 coins, so pick up one of those as well. Hey, bringing us to an even 400. There is level 2 farming from doing a bit of raking. Decided I'm not even going to plant these potato seeds until our first batch of compost is done. So yeah, we're just going to wait for the compost, do some raking. Going to have to buy some buckets. Yeah, getting farming going. It's going to be a little slow. It's a slow skill, but it'll pick up. We're going to buy ourselves some buckets to actually put the compost into. We'll start with 15 for now for 30 coins. While I was in here looking at my tiles, I forgot we had this free tile down here. I don't think there's any reason not to just send this. We've got 4 keys. We're not hurting for anything on the board right now, so let's go ahead and reveal some more tiles. We are on a tile revealing and unlocking spree this episode. This feels amazing. Oh my goodness, okay, that's the observatory quest, but that, to the left there, looks like a larger stack of coins than this. I think that is our first medium shop allowance. I think we're gonna unlock this and get ourselves a bunch of allowance. I need to buy a bunch of buckets and stuff for farming. Farming's just getting a bit awkward. I don't want to be pinched on doing a quest or anything. We've got the keys. Let's go ahead and unlock a medium shop allowance tile and claim it for 8,637 coins. We're rich. Oh, we're rich. And we're now at a point again where our shop allowance is actually higher than our cash stack in game. We're no longer bound by allowance. We're now bound by our cash stack, which now we're just like any other Iron Man, kind of. We've also revealed the Easy Desert Achievement Diary tile and Edgar's Ruse. But that does it for tile shenanigans for now. We've been doing too much tiles and not enough RuneScape, so let's get back to some farming. In preparation for farming, I bought some onion seeds, some cabbage seeds, and I decided to buy a bucket pack. With that out of the way, we were ready to start some farming, starting with levels 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 farming. Where's our farming tile? There it is. Oh, Rag and Bone Man, you screwed me. I really thought it would be the thing to reveal these tiles, but we've found our way. We've carved around this direction instead, and we've come in from this side. What am I saying? Anyway, let's claim the tile. Okay, I see 2 quests. Monk's Friend, Prince Ali Rescue. We're going to be able to walk through the gate. Oh, and level 1 to 10 herblore. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna be able to make potions. We're gonna turn in druidic ritual. We can do jungle potion maybe. Oh, a world of opportunities opens up. I think that's gonna be our plan here. We are gonna go ahead and unlock herblore from levels 1 to 10. We are now allowed to train the herblore skill up to level 10, or perform actions rather, at level 10 or lower. Let's go complete druidic ritual and start our herblore journey. Oh my god. It's a good thing we only needed to get to 10 farming because everything died. Thank you, cabbages. We're basically on the last step of the quest to just talk to Cake Mix and then we're done. Is that true? Teaches us how to use herblore, and we're done. Nice, 250 herblore, access to the herblore skill. That's 4 quest points. Okay, herblore is unlocked. We can now make attack potions. We can clean our guam leaf, snakeweed, rogue's purse. Those are like the jungle potion herbs, aren't they? I think what we'll do now is see if we can go complete jungle potion. I'm pretty sure it has no requirements. You just have to run around on Karamja. So let's get that knocked out because that might actually be enough XP to get all the way to level 10. Oh, and of course we can claim our complete druidic ritual tile. I think this will be the first time we've ever claimed a tile and it doesn't reveal anything because we've managed to completely encircle that tile before we completed it, but that's okay. Completing jungle potion will reveal something for us, which is pretty cool. And we're also going to go down to 0 keys. It's been a while since I've had 0 keys, but we've just been on a tear of tiles. So many new unlocks. So yep, let's go ahead and unlock jungle potion and go get that quest done. I am just so goddamn thrilled to be playing some old school RuneScape right now. Like, whoa, that's a wall. Okay, got in my shot wall. Before we head out and complete jungle potion, let's just see how much XP we get for cleaning our 19 guams. All right, nice, that got us to level 4. And for fun, let's also just make our first potion because we happen to have all of the things to create a single attack potion. Oh my god, we can boost our stats. We can boost our attack level to 41. That is massive. All right, it's time for jungle potion. There's not much to say about this quest. I think you basically just get sent all around the island to pick up 4 different types of special herbs that you give to this guy, Trufitus. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Dude, what is going on here? This is taking forever. What is happening? Bro, what is going on? This guy got it first! What is happening here? Is this based on your woodcutting level or something? I have no idea, or what is going on. I can't believe somebody else came in and sniped the one we were trying to get for 5 minutes. What is happening? Oh my god, we got it! Finally, we can smoke that snakeweed. Okay, next one. Oh god, we just got smacked by a Broodoo victim? Excellent. We need the searchable palm tree. Oh, thank God. It's not an action you can fail 20 times in a row. Oh, the Broodoo victim. Oh, forgot about that. Yoink. Oh my God, this guy. That's herb number 4. Okay, 1 more herb to go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can we get by without aggroing that Joker? This one needs to F off. Oh, it's made a beeline for me. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me out of here. Yes. Let's get the f out of here. We outie. Oh, piece the scene. Okay, safety. We are free. Turn in the final herb, and that should be quest complete. Nice. 775 herblore, which... Oh, level 9. I thought that was going to get me to level 10. No, we need 44 XP. All right, we'll get that herblore level in a second here, but first we can pop into SlayerScape and we can claim the jungle potion tile. Yes. Yes, and we get another small shop allowance token. Don't think we care about that too much because we're going to make our way south from this herblore tile in a second. So yeah, let's go do that first. Okay, I'm thinking we should have enough XP banked here just in herbs that are ready to be cleaned to get us to level 10. So let's start with just cleaning these Marantil. Okay, and then a couple Terramin maybe. Wait, We need level 11 for that. You know what we can do is we have a Marintel, we have a vial of water, and we have a unicorn horn dust. Oh my goodness, look what we're gonna have in our inventory for the first time. Oh, can you imagine if we had one of these at Cave Crawlers? Boom, level 10 herblore and our first ever anti-poison on the account. Let's go. Levels 1 to 10 herblore, claim. And there it is, levels 1 to 10 of woodcutting. All right, so we were toasted by Rag and Bone Man if we were gonna wait for the logs. We were gonna have to get the logs from unlocking woodcutting first and go that direction. That was never gonna work. So I feel good about our choice to carve this path around here to get down here. So that's pretty awesome. We are just gaming out of our gourd right now. This is just, man, this is peak RuneScape. Oh. With our adventure into herblore complete, we are completely out of keys, so let's pick up another task. 26 birds, right on. All right, task complete. And I hate to say it, but I think we're at the point where we're no longer going to be picking up every piece of chicken and bone from chicken tasks. It's just getting a little obnoxious, you know? Get that one logged. No key. Well, on to the next one. Spraya, our next assignment is cave bugs. Hello, an empty candle lantern. Can I like put this in this? I need a fire making level of 4 to do that. Well, all right, task complete. See if we can get ourselves another key. Nope, not this time. Well, on we go to the next task. For our next assignment, 29 skeletons, 37 hit points, 36 attack. Okay, skeleton task complete. Let's roll for a key. No. Picking up our 64th task. 17 scorpions. Level 37 attack. Scorpion task complete. Hop on into SlayerScape and roll for a key. No luck this time. Wow, we're 50-50 right now on Spraya keys. Back again for a new assignment. 25 cow fight. That's not a fun task. That's a little out of the way. It's a little awkward to get to. You can probably tell by the way I'm dressed. I'm thinking maybe we can start a little bit of magic right now. I'm feeling like this is the time. Calphite have a fire weakness that I would like to try and exploit. So yeah, we're gonna head over to a magic shop here and invest a little bit of our GP and our allowance into some runes and see if we can get up to Fire Strike to do this task. Okay, we're gonna buy ourselves a blue wizard hat for 2 GP and a mind rune pack for 330 GP. Price stays at 330 GP, so we're gonna do that again. And one more time. 300 mind runes to play with. We just spent 992 of our allowance, so we'll deduct that in SlayerScape. And yeah, let's get to some magic. Okay, here we are at the Calphite Caves. Ready to start some magic. This is the first time we've cast a magic spell, a wind bolt, since Tutorial Island. It's pretty exciting. Oh, let's not walk back and get hit. All right, it's gonna start out slow, but I think once we can use Fire Strike and exploit their, I think they have like a 30 or 40% fire weakness. Yeah, we might actually be able to rip through these things with some fire spells. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. That's level 9 magic, level 10 magic, 11 magic, that'd be 12 magic, 13 magic. So we can go ahead and switch over to Fire Strike now. Come on, let's see some big hits. Show me the power of Fire Strike. Oh, a 10! Our first time hitting a 10 on the account. That's huge. With Fire Strike, if we're able to kill a Calphite Guardian, I think it will take forever and it will eat up a lot of our runes, but hey, it's still magic XP, and I don't know, maybe we get lucky and we can pull something like really useful, because there's like, I'll throw up the loot table here. There's actually a lot of good stuff we'd like to see from a Calphite Guardian. 14 magic, 15 magic, 16 magic, and that is a dead bug for 170 Slayer XP too. Nice. No drops though. Let's we'll try our luck with another kill here. Level 17 magic on a max hit of 11 too. These levels are just flying in right now. 18 magic. Hey, another kill for level 34 Slayer. 30 coins is a drop. Not excellent. Let's kill one more, and then we'll think about resupplying on runes and figure out how we're gonna get through the rest of this task. 19 magic. All right, that's another dead bug. And 50 air runes. Okay, that's kind of okay. Oh my god, I'm just addicted now. I think I want us to kill one more. I think we're gonna kill one more. Yeah, just one more. One more. Level 20 magic. That's level 21 magic. Okay, another one down. We definitely can't do another kill. We are definitely going to run out of runes. I think we'll finish off the runes we have, killing some workers, and then we'll go resupply on runes, come back here and finish the task. I am loving magic. Oh my god, I am a magic man. Magic man. 22 magic. So I was just looking at Betty's stock here and running the numbers. With a fire staff equipped, casting Fire Strike will cost us 2 air runes and 1 mind rune. Given the prices of mind runes and air runes, if we're buying them in packs, that's 8.6 coins per cast on air runes and 3.3 for the mind rune, for a total of 11.9 GP per cast. A DPS calc suggests my average number of hits to kill a worker calphite is 9, meaning 107.1 GP per kill, which, I don't think that's really sustainable for us right now. That would mean to finish the 13 kills I have remaining in this task, it'll cost a little over 1300 GP coming out of my very dwindling cash stack and my fixed and limited total amount of allowance. Magic is amazing, but we are going to save it for when we really absolutely need it, and I think we have other ways to kill these calphites. As much as I would love to maintain my status as a magic man, I just can't afford it in this economy. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since we've had to do this, but we can do a bit of fast flinching on these guys to do this with 0 damage if we want. So yeah, it's not so bad. It's task complete. Not the best task. If we had unlimited access to magic though, boy, would that be easy. So whatever, one day we'll have rune crafting fully online and we will become a magic man again. Let's get that task logged. Please give us a key. We haven't had a key in a while here. I'm really feeling a key coming on. My intuition is not great. Oh, after that rush of tiles at the beginning of this episode, who could have predicted this drought, this absolute drought of keys and no tiles uncovered whatsoever? All right, Spraya, what do you got for me? 17 birds, sure, whatever. Complete. Hop into SlayerScape. Surely this will be a key. Oh, thank goodness. All right, I'm looking to do something other than Slayer. The Calphite task wore me down or something. I don't know. I'm thinking we take woodcutting levels 1 to 10. You know, I'm really just trying to prioritize expanding how many tiles we can visibly see at any given time. And right now, this is something super easy, super quick, you know, guaranteed we're going to need wood cutting eventually. That will reveal 3 tiles. So yeah, let's do it.
I am the Lorax and I speak for the trees. Every year, thousands of new players devastate the lumberage and drain our area, getting their first 15 woodcutting levels. Millions of trees are slaughtered, and for what? Experience? The only thing we collectively experience is pain. Please, think of the trees.
Okay, and we are done. Woodcutting, levels 1 to 10. We are now level 10. We may claim this. And what did we reveal? Another small shop allowance. Looks like Herblore, level 21 to 30. Yeah, that's pretty cool because we do have 11 to 20 up here, so we could get Herblore all the way to level 30, but that is not exactly an easy skill to train. Then we have Missile and Mystery, you know, a so-so quest. This isn't great. That's actually 2 places where Herblore has stopped our progress of revealing 3 tiles at a time. That's tricky. We need another assignment. 20 lizards. Right on. I'm certain we'll continue to get lizard tasks, and I'm tired of having to log my gold every time I do a lizard task when I buy coolers, so let's just go ahead and buy 200 ice coolers right now for the low cost of 200 coins and deduct that from our allowance. Likewise, I don't want to show myself logging gold every time I buy a shanty pass, so we are going to go ahead and buy 50 of those. I mean 10? Are these not 1 GP? These are 5 GP each? Yeesh. 38 attack. All right, lizard task complete. We'll get that one logged in SlayerScape. Spraya. Key. Yeah, okay, we're getting keys again. Another task. 20 skeletons. Okay, as I'm walking through Draenor for what feels like the 100th time, I'm just remembering that you can use this agility course from level 1 now. It used to be like level 10 or 20 or something like that. And not only do we have access to an agility tile way up in the top left corner of our board, this tile will also reveal 2 adjacent tiles. It'll give us better run restore for all the walking around I have to do. So I'm thinking we just send this one right now. Okay, that's level 10 agility. We'll pop into SlayerScape and we will claim the level 10 agility tile, revealing the Shades of Morton quest. That's kind of interesting. If we could do that, we'd have a teleport to Mauritania. More fletching. We still haven't seen the 1 to 10 fletching tile, have we? But hey, we can eventually train fletching all the way to 30 when we're ready for that. I think I'm ready to go knock out that skeleton task. Okay, that's skeleton task done. We'll go and roll for a key. And we got one. Hey, right on. Our next assignment is 27 ghosts. 39 attack, 35 slayer, level 40 attack, and 46 combat. 31 defense. Task complete. Yeah, we're definitely always doing our ghost task here because the output of herbs is just wild. We've got so much herb lore in our future with both the 11 to 20 tile already revealed and the 21 to 30. So any way we can accrue herbs right now is a-okay. Go ahead and get our ghost task logged in SlayerScape. No key. I want to build up these keys again. It's always fun when I have like 5+ keys. So let's see if we can make that happen again. Luckily, I caught this before I picked up another assignment. That was assignment number 69, meaning we're on a multiple of 10. So we're going to head over to Mashna to pick up our next task. Ooh, 33 Banshees. Okay, nice. We're headed back to the Slayer Tower. We need to be wearing some earmuffs while we're killing Banshees, so we'll pick up a pair of those for 200 coins. Level 32 defense and 47 combat. Been having some trouble with the Banshees, and it kind of has to do with being so squishy. We still have nothing in our leg slot, so as you can see, we're at Louis Legs here in Alcrate Desert, and we're gonna treat ourselves to some not adamant legs. I think that's too much of a stretch for 6,400, but I think I can part with 2,600 coins for some mithril legs here. So yeah, let's commit to that. Oh, it's gone. Okay, well, oh, that's the most we've ever spent in one go. There we go, 2,600 coins. Goodbye. We'll find more shop allowance in the future. I'm not too worried about it. And to make our life even easier while we're fighting tasks like Banshees, we are also going to do a bunch of fishing. It was a while ago that we unlocked level 20 cooking. So we're actually now able to catch and cook trout, which is the best food we've had access to since the start of the game. I need AFK stuff to do while editing and whatnot, so I figure now is a good time to catch ourselves a bunch of trout to make Slayer a little more enjoyable. And we can't forget to spend those 5 coins for the fly fishing rod. Back at the Banshees, and that's 33 defense. Okay, that's a Banshee task complete. Our 70th task, earning us another 30 Slayer reward points. Very nice. Let's hop into SlayerScape, get that Mashna task logged, and he gives us a key. Thank you, Mashna. Here we are, ready for another assignment. 29 monkeys. Level 20 range, all from bronze knives. And that's the monkey task done. And log that completion. No key. We'd like a key, but we will take another assignment. What are we doing? 29 rats. Been a while since we were at the rat task. This does give me an idea though. We're heading over to the giant rats in Remington, and while we're there, I think we're gonna do Witch's Potion. I'm trying to find ways we can expand out our board a little bit, and this is a really easy one we can do to reveal 2 tiles. It's not the most essential quest in the world. Maybe this ends up being a waste of a key, but I kind of want to just keep moving in this direction a little bit. Let's do... I feel like I'm going to regret this. Whatever. Send it. No, okay. We'll need to pick up an Eye of Newt for 3 coins. Pretty sure this quest is basically just talk to the witch, and after that, we need to kill a rat in one of these nearby houses. Brian, you just live in squalor, my dude. Oh my god. This is not okay. Somebody needs to check in on Brian for me. Oh my god. Brian, your house is just covered in rats. With the ingredients in hand, give it over to the witch. Click on the green goo, drink from the green goo, and hey, 325 magic experience, and we are done the Witch's Potion. And we'll get that one claimed in SlayerScape. See what we reveal. Construction 11 to 20. And then what's this quest? Goblin Diplomacy. That's another low-level easy quest. And look, it's going to reveal 3 tiles. Yeah, we're probably... we might go do Goblin Diplomacy soon. I do need another pair of Goblin Mail, but we'll figure that out in a bit. Let's go finish this rat task. Yeah, it's another rat task down. We picked ourselves up another beginner clue scroll, but it's a Charlie the Tramp step. Charlie the Tramp step. So I'm not looking forward to doing that. We got a range level, we got a laser hose on top, so you know, a pretty exciting rat task. Not rat jazz level exciting, but you know, we're saving the next episode of rat jazz for, I don't know, a future, a very exciting rat-based future, you know? Regardless of how jazzy that particular rat task was, we still get to mark it as complete in SlayerScape. Oh, and no key. Oof. These keys, man, they're getting rough. But who needs Slayer keys when you have more Slayer assignments? Where are we going next? Yeah, Sour Hogs, alright. Level 36 Slayer? Oh, no way. Dude, no way. Alright, well, that's pretty sick. Our Mithril Scimitar, kind of short-lived after all. I mean, I don't know. I got several hours of use out of this thing, but the Sour Hogs did in fact just drop me the upgrade to the Adamant Scimitar, so very sick. That is very sick, and we've got one more to kill here, so let's fuck him up with the Adamant Scimitar. Okay, and that's the Sour Hogs task complete. We'll get that logged in SlayerScape. Come on, I'm feeling a key. Every time, why do I say anything? I've never been right about that. Oh, the Adamant Scimitar just goes so hard, man. I mean, other than the Rune Scimitar and I guess the Dragon Scimitar, but I'm so stoked to be holding this green weapon right now. That's so sick. Let's pick up another task and hopefully something we can absolutely dumpster on with an Adamant Scimitar. 26 monkeys. You know what? Normally I would do this with range, but no, today these monkeys are gonna feel the wrath of my Adamant Scimitar. That's a monkey task complete. Let's test our luck for a key, and no, never lucky. Okay. Ooh, we're picking up assignment number 75 right now. That's pretty cool. And it's 26 lizards. Off to the desert we go. Level 35 defense as we wrap up another lizard task. Let's get out of the desert heat. No, you know what? Let's roll. We're gonna roll for that key while we're standing bravely in the desert heat. You know, I feel like that's gonna positively affect the odds. I am manifesting a key. Fuck my life. I think Spria and or Spraya is just upset with me for being so inconsistent with the pronunciation of her name. I'm sorry. I need a Jagex. Give me a pronunciation guide if I have to say all this stuff in content. All right, next task. 20 Minotaurs. Level 40 hit points. All right, Minotaur's task complete. Do we get a key? We do. Hey, a key. Right on. Pick up another assignment. Our old pal, the Scorpion. Nice. That would be level 36 defense. Another Scorpion task complete. Pop open SlayerScape and get ourselves a key. I wonder if anyone has ever worn this specific combination of gear. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking there's no way anyone's ever been progressed through the game such that an Amulet of Accuracy, Steel Plate, Bronze Full Helm, Addy Scimitar, I'm just the most rainbow gear combination of bullshit. I freaking love it. I'm playing RuneScape. Our next assignment is Lizards, back to the desert we go. Dude, lizards are such a funny task because this is definitely a task that in a regular Iron Man account or any main account really, if you got from Turiel while Turiel skipping, you'd be so annoyed. Like, it's a task nobody would want to do, is run out to the desert and kill a bunch of lizards. But for me, they're actually like a source of fire runes and various ores and I don't know, herbs and stuff. They're actually kind of a great task. I think they also have a small chance of getting me Mystic gloves, which would be a hilarious get. So yeah, I'll fuck with a lizard task. Dude, no way. The medium-sized desert lizards are no longer aggressive to me. Never mind. Wait, I was wrong. Wait. Oh, I need to be level 49, don't I? Dang it. All right, that's another lizard task complete. Let's claim the key while we are sitting in the desert heat. Come on, Spraya, give me a sweaty key. Yeah, we like a sweaty key here. Cave crawlers. Well, we're a lot stronger than we used to be, and we even have an anti-poison, so we'll see how you like me now, cave crawlers. And I'm making a cheeky little purchase here of 650 coins for something I will reveal in a moment. In this episode, we've increased our defense bonuses by over 50, and we've managed to pick up another weapon upgrade. Your progression on this account will be slow. There is, however, something we can equip right now, which will give us a small upgrade, and more importantly, will be symbolic of my first major goal on this account. This trusty bronze full helm was one of our first pieces of equipment, and it served us well, but it's time we retired it. As we head down into the swamp caves, stronger than we've ever been, we'll be donning a new helmet. This is the Spiny Helmet. It's marginally better than the bronze full helm, while also protecting us against the wall beasts lurking in the caves. But more importantly, this is the Spiny Helmet I will one day use to craft my very own Slayer Helmet. Yes, our first major goal on an account that is only just beginning to level skills to the 10s will be to seek out one of the most powerful and iconic Slayer items in the game. Locked behind a plethora of quests and skill requirements, it won't be easy, but I believe if we're clever with our tile choices and continue pushing forward, it won't be long until we equip the last helmet we'll ever wear. For now, I've got some cave crawlers to kill. But with that goal outlined, I think we'll wrap things up. In this episode, we've made some decent progress on equipping our hero while also unlocking a ton of new quests and skills. Hopefully my introduction to the Slayer Helmet goal gives the account direction despite its randomized nature. I actually have another goal in mind as well, and that's to reach 25,000 subscribers. The incredible positivity from all you watching is more than enough motivation to keep me going, but as an old school player, I do like making a number go up. So, if you're watching this far into the episode and happen to not be subscribed, I'd massively appreciate it if you click that button. I'm still diligently working on the SlayerScape app in the background, and it's likely you might start to see some new features suddenly appear partway through the next episode. All of your comments regarding what would make the app better are being logged and prioritized, and I'm excited to share some of the updates I have planned thanks to all of your help. For now, we're killing cave crawlers.